Okay, so basically Crystal and I are here today to talk to you about the interest rates and the difference between the interest rates and what you guys were doing, you know, in the last 2 years when people were paying $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, even $100,000 over the asking price, and how that breaks down over, let's just say, a year and a half. We obviously expect the rates to continue to kind of go up and down throughout the years. So understand that you can refinance
Right.
after 6 months, is that right?
6 payments.
6 payments. So you can refinance after 6 payments. So that's really all you're locked into with an interest rate. So if we break down, I'm gonna let Crystal, since she's a mortgage lender, I'm gonna let her break down what that looks like payment-wise, and then see if that even makes sense when you're paying that kind of money over.
Like when you're offering over for a house. Right. So for example, we were in a time when people were offering, let's say, $50,000 over to win your home. So if that house didn't appraise, people were putting $50,000 cash over. Yes, your interest rate might have been at a 2.875, a 3 even. And so your principal and interest payment, if say it was a $300,000 home and it only appraised for $250,000, so you had to put $50,000 down, your principal and interest would have been right about $1,000 or less. But you've already invested $50,000 into that house in overage that it didn't appraise for. So basically, let's say if that was broken out over time, you've just paid that monthly payment up front now, which $50,000 over 30 years is about a $1,300 payment. So realistically, you know, that's a $2,355 payment, basically, when you break it down that way, or you're just out of pocket that $50,000, that's gone. It's in the house, it's invested, you're hoping it's going to appraise soon, which it probably does by now, but that's the reason you have that lower payment. Right now, if you purchased a $300,000 house at a, let's say, a 7% interest rate, your principal and interest would be $1,800 a month. That's still less than what you just put in on your over asking, even with the lower interest rate.
Exactly. So I think that a lot of people come up to me, it's my most popular question when people see me or meet me or know that I'm an agent, is what do you think about these interest rates? I honestly am not worried about these interest rates.
They stink right now, but what we're really pushing is you're not married to your interest rate, and so you really have that ability to refinance. And not that we're not big on refinancing always, but you're gonna have that opportunity where the rates are gonna go down and you can refinance to get that better rate, should it be a point or more less when it goes down. And take advantage of the market now, because as a buyer, you have way more leverage and ability to negotiate closing costs, everything, or even possibly more closing costs to buy down your rate so your payment is less. So you just have to take advantage of the market right now, because before you had buyers were paying for everything, right?
They were paying for the title policy, the survey, no home warranty policies. They were paying their own closing costs and then an overage, which now we can get you deals on negotiating the sales price. We can get a home warranty policy. We can negotiate pretty much everything about the entire contract. So right now is your buyer's market, even though everybody was like, okay, our buyer's market is when it's 2%.
Right.
No, because you're fighting 100,000 people per house.
Right.
So it just doesn't make sense, and I think a lot of people need that broken down for them, because when they were paying $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 over, it wasn't breaking down to make it the way that it is now, when you can actually find a house that you love and negotiate sales price and negotiate everything that goes into that contract.
And not totally drain your bank accounts for it. Or, you know, if you were in that market before and you didn't have the funds to pay for your down payment or closing costs and everything together, now is your chance to negotiate all those. Because now is your time to shine, to go win that house that you really want.
So we just wanted to jump on here today to kind of break that down for everybody that asks continuously when they know people that are in the mortgage lending and the real estate world. So this is Crystal Fremel from
Hi.
Fairway Mortgage.
Fairway Mortgage.
Yes, so if you want to reach out to her, it's out, we'll post each other's contact information, but reach out to her. She can help you get started on a home loan, and then she will send you over to me and we can go out and look for houses. Have a great day.
Bye guys.
Bye.